Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, JT Open Stuff. Today, guys, we are going to be taking a look at something really fun. And that is this Blockie's preCOOL Cookie Monster. Now, this is celebrating Sesame Street's 55 years and counting, but I saw this and I just really thought it would be something fun to open up on the channel. I absolutely love Cookie Monster. When my son was really small, he had about probably 5 or 6 different stuffed plush Cookie Monsters, and they all had different names, from Cookie to Cookie Band. There were tons of different Cookie Monsters, so I've always had a soft spot for Cookie Monster. So when I saw this Blockie set, I knew I had to open it for you guys. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to find out if we like it, what we think of it, and if you should go out and get one for yourself. So guys, while I am popping this package open, do me a favor. If you haven't already, go to wherever you have to go to subscribe to the channel and click that subscribe button. It is the best way that you can support me and the channel, and I really appreciate it so very much. All right, so I think this is going to be a little bit easier of a Blockie set to build because it's meant for smaller kids. We're going to leave that box right over there with Cookie kind of watching in on the build. Comes with one simple bag, and as you can see here, it gives you the instructions for the builds for all of the characters that are available, from Abby to Elmo to Big Bird to Cookie. Now, the fact that that Big Bird can sit down, that's pretty cool. But yeah, you can see right there, it is really neat. This is the instructions. I love this on its own. This would make a cool little piece of artwork on a wall in some sort of collecting room. So really love it, guys. All right, now let's see. We're gonna put that right over here. And these were just the little body parts here that came falling out as well. And we're gonna open this up. Let me see if I can get you guys back a little bit. We're gonna angle you down so you can see this build as it happens. And let's see. There we go. Really neat. Absolutely awesome. Looks like a little 2-part cookie here. An interesting little, you get the cookie eyes, but then you also get googly eyes too. So that's pretty fun. And I guess you get to choose that right off the bat. Do you want googly eyes or do you want regular eyes? I kind of like regular eyes. It's always like a classic look, I think. So let's go regular eyes first. We can always change that if we want. All right, so step 2, we're going to take the front of Cookie and the back of Cookie, and it goes on to this little torso piece here. Let's see. That's like one big long step 2 there, but this is definitely part of it. So this is kind of gonna like go into the front here like this. And then let's see. Seems like that would go in there, but it does not. Okay. Oh man, pay attention, JT. Smaller holes, larger holes. Smaller holes, smaller pegs. And we get a nice little snap when we do things correctly. So that goes there. Before we snap that together, this little piece that is like his hips goes up in here as well. Fits right into there. Actually, let's do this. Let's take these off. And that's what's cool about these sets. If you make a mistake, pretty easy to correct it. You just, now. There we go. And we can kind of put these back in place again. there. And then, as you can see right here, you put these little thigh pieces on, which are right here. Woo! All right, there's one. And two. And now this piece goes on just like that. And we've got the body of Cookie. And now step 3, you basically just put everything else that you haven't put together so far together. So you start off with this little arm. This looks like it would be one of the arm pieces. This goes right up into there. Like so. Then this little piece. And then a cookie hand. You know what? Interesting. This hand does not stay up in there. He just kind of falls right out of place. So maybe we didn't do something right. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely has nothing that attaches into. There is a hole there, but the little peg is not long enough for it to stay together. So I'm not really sure what exactly we did wrong there. Let's try the other arm just to see. This is the other arm there. So we put that piece, and that piece clicks in pretty nicely. Then we've got this piece that goes in like that. And now that comes right to the edge. That one does not. So I must have put that in wrong. Or used a wrong piece somewhere. And I did. Right there. There's the culprit. Not my swiftest move, I guess. Although, I kid you not, that does look like the same size. Interesting. All right. Let us see. Yeah, that's just a solid piece of its own, as was that. So, weird. And it actually shows you, right side has that piece, left side does not. So that is interesting. Like that. Like that. And then it just doesn't fit in there. How very disappointing is that? No matter what I do, this is too deep. If I press that all the way down in there, then it comes right to the edge. Let's see. but you definitely lose some of the, so it's together, but you do lose a little bit of that, but it's on there. It's not tight by any means though, guys. You basically have to push this piece as far down in there as you can get it, just like that, to get that hand. It clicks a little bit, but there's not going to be a lot you can do with this arm. Now, this arm goes right there. I guess it's good that we at least got it on, at least figured it out for now. So we'll go with that. And then on this side, this one fit on there much more easily. And we're starting to get a really nice cookie look. Feet. Those have a nice click. And let's see here. Let's put these cookies together. Whoops. And drop the front of that cookie there. Wow. And then it's got a little flat spot there, which is meant for it to fit right into his hand. That is absolutely adorable. Now, head attached, and you have a really stinking cute cookie figure. I absolutely love this figure. I think I'm gonna have to go back and order the Elmo, the Abby, and the Big Bird now. So much fun to look at this. This is definitely gonna go in my collection. Now, if you guys are really curious, I will display it with his regular eyes, but let's just take a look at what he looks like. Googly eyes going there. That is funny as well. I just don't like the appearance. It's funny because in the cartoons when he, or in the shows where he has kind of like a reaction to something, his eyes do go crazy sometimes, but nothing beats the classic cookie eyes. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next Nom 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 Nom.